Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of the day again. That's right, the time for us to continue with our Uganda playthrough, episode 40 with the series. Wow, we're all the way up to episode 40. How's that budget looking? It's looking pretty atrocious. Yeah, so I've tried to reload the game. I've tried to go back. The earliest save file I have has this bug. So there's literally nothing at this point I can do to fix it. We've just got to ride it out and hope that it goes away. Or that we can complete the challenge before the bug completely takes me into the ground. So it's going to be a race against time. Just pretty much, if you guys want to kind of role play it here, just pretend that this is a it's a time challenge now, right? It's a time challenge. We now are racing against the clock to unify Uganda before this deficit slays me. We'll see where it gets us. I'm almost positive it's a bug. Oh, there's a little tiny piece of land here. Djibouti. Only a GDP of 5.3 billion. 1 million population. Yada yada. Okay. Somebody had mentioned that we passed America in square miles. 4 million square miles, I'm guessing. The US is 4 as well, so we're pretty close in size. I'd say with Alaska, they're probably beating us by a little bit. It doesn't tell me all the way down, just tells me 4 and 4, but looking at it, I'd say the US is still probably more on the higher side of that 4. Compared to us, but not if we take some of these areas here. We still got South Africa, Somalia, Sudan. There's a bunch of areas here we got to capture. Kenya. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go right after Somalia. But I'm kind of hesitant. Part of me wants
strong suspicions that this
Uganda fighter for integrity.
Hello? Hi, I'm at the stock exchange here. It's total panic here. A total crash. Our financial system has imploded. Several traders have already committed suicide.
Yeah.
Investors have left the country, and I think you should do the same. With your policy, the state is penniless. It's total bankruptcy. Personally, I was lucky enough to totally evade taxes. I hope for you that you've done the same. All right. Farewell. I'm expected in the Cayman Islands.
So what that means is, even though we got 100% approval, is this bug here is going to eventually probably get our character gored by a boar or something. Because whenever those come up, my character eventually dies to something. No matter how many times I make sporks illegal, they just keep coming back. It's the weirdest thing. Well, either way, we're just going to let it, like I said, we're just going to keep kind of rolling forward. If our character dies, we'll just keep rolling new characters. The only thing that would... The only thing the bug might do is it might eventually completely bankrupt our country. I don't know what's going to happen when we roll over on a quarter here, but that could be the problem.
It's true that the blow cannot really be the...
Oh wait, let's see, Uganda, United Fighters for Integrity. I think. Well, I was gonna say I thought they were the ones that bought a canister of gas. All right, we'll arrest this guy. Released. Damn it. Is gas not elite? What kind of gas is it? And I know it's not this here. And I don't think it's this. So I think we're just... We are what we are. How's infrastructure in general looking? A lot of these roads are finished. Obviously, the major road here is not. But a lot of them are. The decree is canceled. I never canceled that. Interesting. Oh. Okay, well, I'd like to build some more roadway, maybe. Let's see. We got a budget. We got a big budget excess. Take a look at housing. And no dilapidated housing. Let's go into media. Wow, big boost for economy. We can construct some of this here. 14 billion. Oh, it's going to be financed by the treasury, though. I don't want to waste my treasury because I think I'm going to need that.
I'm going to forget for the
rebels. We are.
The terrorist or
What's going on here? Looks like it's pretty under control to me.
We have subdued.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm going to build more roads. That's what I'm going to do. Keep connecting these cities. Where's our capital? All the way over here. We've been trying to connect a bunch of these. Which has got to be good for us. And I thought we had a port over here, but maybe not. But there we go. There's a bunch more highways built. Launch of construction for all of those. Agent dies. Okay. Somalia might be a pain, but I bet we could go for it real quick. Let me see what I got for forces. I'm not really sure if I want to or not. What's this? Donations. Okay. We got a meeting. We can check that out. I've got a military base right here on the border. Let's at least move our forces up. A lot of military bases here. It's really just a matter of moving them up so that we can go after whatever's next on my agenda. Which I really don't know. Strike against government policy.
Our infiltrated agents.
End of an alliance. Okay, whatever.
The country might suffer.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend some money on the military next. No, I'm not actually. I'm pretty happy with those numbers. Inflation's gonna go right through the roof.
Good morning. I didn't come.
What do we got here? Quantity, volume of sales. They want to sell me rice. I would love to purchase this if I can get it for a better price. Nice. It's cheaper than how we usually buy it. 122 million, and that should actually help the food crisis that we supposedly had. Make sure everybody's moving. Oh yeah. Everybody's moving right along. Okay. And let's take a look at sports. So all of this could be remaxed out so we can hopefully improve our sports teams a little bit more, because I saw we didn't do too good in the swimming competition. So that should fix that right up. There we go. 30 million well spent. What else would make sense to spend money on? I think education was another big one. So since we've got the budget excess because of the bug, we'll just go ahead and dump it. It just keeps going up too. I mean, at least at this point, the nice thing is we're going to be able to make this country unbelievably amazing. So when's the quarter take over? Let's see. We've got January, February, March, and then April, May, June, then July, August, so September. So we've still got a whole month until that ticks. And then I'm kind of curious, with this kind of budget excess, what that's going to make the treasury look like. Or if it's going to even have any effect. Because it might not even have an effect on the treasury. How's unemployment? Wow, skyrocketing. Must have been because we took over Ethiopia. Let me see if I can drive this down some. Sudanese initiative against Egypt. Resolution was actually passed. A bunch of people are going to go to war with Egypt. Yep, there goes Turkey, and nice. Maybe we'll try that out. I'd actually like to see if we can get on the Security Council again. I'm going to try and get that vote. It's been a while since we've done it. It'd be cool if we became a permanent member. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. It's been long enough. Okay, once everybody gets here, we'll be good. Already a bunch of commanders and soldiers. It ain't gonna take much to take Somalia out. And then we might even go for Djibouti next, and then probably Kenya. Just get this whole eastern area secured. Damn, the budget excess is still going up. All right, your request to become a permanent member of the UN Security Council will thus be submitted to a vote. All right. All right, and the riots here are starting to disperse, which is good. Who's winning? Who's winning this war here? Looks Looks like it's too hard to tell right now. I see conflicts breaking out between Egypt and Israel. That's pretty nasty. Who's Israel actually fighting? Ooh, Israel and Turkey. That's right. I forgot they're fighting France and the United Kingdom and stuff. How interesting. That's actually French ships right there getting bombed. Whole little battle going on in this area. I'd like to try to stay out of it. If Egypt can actually take Sudan, that might be better for us. Or not, I don't know. At least let them throw their forces at each other. It's going to make it easier for us when the time comes to do war. Belarus, Pakistan, a bunch of people went in there. Okay, the strike's over. Crime's doing pretty good. Let's max out public safety, though. And we can... see. Change the number of cameras. And automatic radars. Because who doesn't like their privacy invaded? So let's do that there. There it is. People already upset about it. Not surprised. Human Sharing Solidarity Foundation. Whatever that is. I guess it's a problem. If I can get him to throw tear gas, it'll stop him. Nice. Can't go anywhere now. Couldn't have set that up any better.
We have subdued the
Alright, I think this is ready. I'm going to send the commandos into their capital. Boy, they're a mess. I'm kind of hesitant to take them over, but... it needs to happen.
We are going to
Yeah, it definitely needs to happen. I can't imagine they have hardly any of a military. They've been fighting 816 as opposed to my almost 1 million. They've been fighting so many wars, so many civil wars. I'm just hoping that by taking them over, we're not welcoming what is essentially a ton of criminal organizations into our humble little empire. Better make sure we keep infiltrating these. I'm going to max out and increase our security forces as well. so I can keep squashing these. Agents on national territory, not even close to enough. We're going to put this up to 100,000. And then we'll raise it even more than that. When the time comes, I'll put this up to 2,000. Whatever, that's as high as it'll let me. So they've got to take some time recruiting there, but that should lower unemployment, so that'll be nice. How's that doing anyways? Did that start fixing itself? Yep. Whoa. Hey, look at that. We have a budget deficit of 118 billion, but the game fixed itself. After I spent all that money. Nice. Well, I guess that's a good thing.
The decree take.
But I spent a lot of money. I spent so much money. Oh, this shouldn't be an issue here, though. We're not even being met with any force at all. They've got a bunch of tanks, and that's about it. Couple people coming in now. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. There we go. Stormed it.
We have just taken.
So the game actually fixed itself. That's crazy. But it gave us like a super stupid budget deficit, which... oh, is not good. I'll have to increase taxation to fix that. It's because I spent so much money on stuff, but I guess I won't think about it. At least it really improved life for our citizens. But to go from almost $1 trillion budget excess down to negative 100 budget deficit just seems crazy to me. But I'd say in terms of like happiness, people have to be living better. They've got to be happier. Yeah, education's up, women's rights, environment, health's going up. So just basically national wealth, employment's going up, human rights. And inflation's going through the roof.
This country's armed forces are counterattacking.
Let's go ahead and clean these guys up.
We have subdued.
That's everybody there. Now I'm just waiting for that peace treaty to come up. All right, let's see how bad this hurts us.
Our agents assess.
All right, there it is. And yeah, there's already bases there.
We have a
Somalia tried to do a cyber attack before they folded. Definitely looks like we got some terrorist groups out of it. As to be expected, we'll try and clean them up. But we also got some other problems. Where is my satellite? I think I parked it by the capital. Oh, you know, to forget where you parked your satellite. It's quite a thing. Ah, there it is. So we're going to need that over here so we can find out where these fighters are and take them out. Meanwhile, that means I'm going to have to take troops and send them out so I can locate these guys. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Oh, mobilize the support of the victims of the catastrophe. An exceptional donation, 4.55 billion, has been assigned to us. To deal with what? Why did our happiness jump so high? What did we end up doing? Did we fix the budget excess? Public finances, is it fixed? No idea what's going on. There's still a budget deficit. Alright, now we just need to take wherever the rest of our commandos went off to. There we go. And that's probably the only commandos we need for this.
We are going to it.
So let's go straight for that. Just because I don't see any reason not to. Well, as we go ahead and work on everything else. And I'm going to quickly go into, let's see. Well, I thought maybe I'd raise taxes some more. I'm going to hold off though, actually. I think we're going to ride this budget deficit for a bit. It doesn't seem to be giving us, it doesn't seem to be helping inflation at all. We're back up to like 40%. We haven't taken any debt, though. It's so weird. Oh, weird how it's fixed itself. But either way, we're at the end of this episode. So I figure if we could take, like, Djibouti next episode, and then... I don't know, Kenya's on my list, but look at that. We're looking pretty good now. We've got a nice hold here on the east. There's already a port here. No, it's a naval base. Do we have a port? The heck? I don't think so. What's it look like? So we got a port right here. Just a little anchor. I don't see a port. The heck is this? Another country? Okay. I guess I'll have to take this out. Oh, it's my country. It's controlled by another group. Okay. Well, before I forget... I guess I better move some troops into here. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, I don't see any ports. Oh, right there's one. It's in Djibouti. Okay, we can take that. So that's perfect. So that's what we'll focus on. And that'll give us our eastern port. It should be pretty good for the economy. I'll probably want to build some roads from it, but yeah. Alright, nice. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.